go to Photopea. Remember, you type in Photopea into Google and it's the top link. And in there, I'm going to open up the two images that I have that I want to remix together. Now, I have a picture of me. A picture of me there. Let's give it a few seconds. There I am. It was a beautiful sunny day before. It's going to be a bit windy now. And I've also got the picture of that lion. So I'm going to go to File Open and I'm going to find the picture of that lion. There it is. There's the lion. And there's the lion. Now, so I have a picture of me, a picture of a lion. I'm going to take some parts of this lion and remix it onto my face. So I'm going to use, to do that, the lasso tool. So I'm going to click on the lasso tool, and the first thing I'm going to remix onto my face is the lion's mouth and nose. So I'm going to very crudely draw around the lion's mouth and nose. You'll see in a minute why it doesn't have to be perfect. So don't spend ages drawing around in a really perfect way. We're going to edit this a lot in a second. Right, so you can see there that I've got a little dotty line around the lion's mouth and nose. What I'm going to do now is go to Edit, Copy, go to my face there, and go to Edit, Paste. Okay, so you can now see that I have a picture of a lion's mouth. Now it's very crude and it doesn't really fit on my face that well or look that great. So I'm now going to use some tools down here to blend it in, if you like. So I'm going to zoom in so that I can get a really good look at that lion's mouth. And the first thing I'm going to do is click on the transform tools so that I can start squishing it down a little bit. Over here where it's got opacity, I'm going to just make that a little bit less so that you can see where my mouth is and where the lion's mouth is, and where my nose is and where the lion's nose is, and you can see that that is just lining up absolutely perfectly there. I'm going to make it maybe a little bit wider. Okay, and then I'm going to put the opacity back up to 100%. So I'm happy that that is in roughly the correct place. But as you can see, it's very crude and it looks like it's just been stuck on. So the biggest thing I need to do to this is to try and blend it in, is I'm going to use the eraser tool. So down this side here, I'm going to use the eraser tool, select it. I'm going to go up to here and I'm going to start tinkering with these options. Now, if hardness was 100%, it would, if I make that a bit smaller, you'll be able to see, I would be able to still see a really sharp line when I erase, and that's not the effect that I want. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make the hardness, well, less hard. So if you like soft, so I'm going to make the hardness really low. And then when I go back onto here, make it a bit bigger the size. When I go back onto here and use the eraser tool, you can see that it starts to erase, but with a bit of a blended edge rather than a really straight edge. So I'm just going to really crudely just get rid of the edges on there. My glasses are going to cause me a little bit of a problem with blending in, but I'm just going to try my best. There you have it. So up already that's starting to look a lot better, a lot more realistic. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom back out so you can get, so you can see what that looks like. So there I have, I've got a bit of a face. Now, one of the things that you can do to the lion's mouth, or whatever animal you've chosen to remix, is to try and blend it in a little bit more in terms of the colour matching. You can see that it still looks a little bit like it's been stuck on my face. So I'm going to select it again. Remember, you always have to have your layer selected when you select something. So if you're ever having any trouble selecting an object that you've placed, make sure that you've selected the layer down the side in order to do that. Okay, so I'm going to select it and then I'm going to go to image and go to adjustments, and I'm going to adjust the, where are we now? The colour. Okay, just move that out of the way. Now I'm going to choose midtones. If it's not set to midtones, choose midtones. You can have a little play about with all of the shadows and the highlights and see which ones work best. And I'm just going to start moving these around a little bit to see. You can see that if I put it right to the top, it brings out a lot of red. If you take it right to the bottom, it gets rid of all the red. So I'm just going to reduce it down ever so slightly. Looking at this, it looks like there is a lot of red tones to the lion. So if I reduce the red down, it's going to remove them. And you can see that if I go too far, it starts looking strange when it removes them all. So I don't want to go too far. But if I remove a little bit off, it's just blending it in a little bit more to the tones in my face. You can play about with the green and the blue if that's on your image, if that helps. But I can't see much green and blue tones in there that look like they need to be removed. So I'm going to press OK for that. Okay, and then I'm just going to zoom back out again so that I can just see what that looks like. So it's looking okay, it's not too bad. The other thing I want to do, and I tried doing this before I recorded myself, was to use the lion's mane. Okay, so I'm going to choose the lasso tool again, and I'm going to draw, click too soon then, let's start again. And I'm going to draw around the face of the lion, and I'm going to delete the face of the lion. Now what I'm left with is just its mane. Okay, now I'm going to save that as a PSD, and I'm going to call it show in folder. I'm just going to rename that. I'm going to rename it Lion's Mane, and I'm going to press OK, and I'm going to move it into my Photo P folder so I can find it really easily. And then I'm going to go back to my face. I'm just going to move my face down a bit. Oops, oh no, I've moved the lion's mouth. Okay, click on the background. And I'm going to go to File, and not Open this time, but Open and Place. And I'm going to find that lion's face, lion's mane that I've just saved. Okay, there it is, lion's mane. And I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to make it a bit bigger so that it fits my face. Oops, maybe drag it in a bit. Okay, and it's roughly there. Now you can see that we're going to need to do a lot of work on this to make it look like it's blended in. One of the biggest things, like I said before, is for you to use the eraser tool to get rid of the hard edges. But before I do that, I'm going to use I make sure it's selected. I'm going to use the Edit, Transform and Warp tool. This is a really, really cool tool for getting your lion's mane and lion's face. Oops, it's a bit slow today, Photopea. I wonder whether there's lots of people using it, because I've just clicked on that a few times, and I'm going to go back, get it straightened up. Control and Z takes it back. Okay, so I'm going to put that back over here, make it a little bit bigger, position it, and then I'm going to click on that warp tool again. It's a really good tool for getting things to look like it's exactly where you want it to be. So transform, warp, and then I'm going to start dragging in. You might just be able to see these little squares in the corner. So I've just clicked and dragged on that one. I'm going to leave it for a second because it is being very slow to respond today. So I'm just going to do little tiny changes. Dragging that bit there. Hopefully that's going to drag the side in. It's taken a little bit of time today to do it. You may hear my children playing football in the back garden, in the background. Right, and I just keep dragging it in, and you can see that it's just about right. I'm going to drag that in. Now, when you get to do yours, hopefully it won't be working as slow. There is a lot of delay and a lot of lag on Photopea today, but it is still working. So now I'm going to go back to my favourite tool using the eraser tool and I'm going to just make it a tiny little bit bigger, and I'm going to start, oh yes, I do need to rasterize it, you're right, Photopea for reminding me if I want to edit it, and I'm going to start deleting using that very soft eraser that I set up before. I'm going to start deleting some of the edges. Okay, so I'm just going to keep having a little go. Now I'm going to do this really quite quickly, and if I was you, I would spend a lot more time on this. So I'm going to do it quite quickly so that I can show you the next step. But as you can see, not looking too bad around there. I'm going to zoom in. Ooh, that's zoomed out. I'm going to zoom in, use the eraser tool, and I'm going to just erase some of the bits on the inside as well. Okay. Going to erase. Right, I'm going to zoom back out. Now, I've done one of these already and it looks a lot better than this in my first go, but I've spent, I would say, 4 times as long tinkering with the different tools to get it absolutely perfect. Okay, the very last thing that I'm going to do to this before I submit it is I'm going to crop it, because I don't think I need all this extra outside edge, so I'm going to just get that bit there using the crop tool, which is this one down the side, press enter, and there I have it. There's me as a lion. I'm going to save that as a PSD if I wanted to edit it again another time, if it's quite a complicated thing that I'm trying to do and I want to spend a bit longer on it. But as I think I'm probably a bit finished with that now, I'm going to export it as a JPEG,